Hey everyone, Joe here with the Idaho Prepper channel. It's good to be back with you guys here today. So this is part 2 of our 3-part Shtf Readiness series, in which I show you the 3 bags that I've put together for my 2024 preparedness plan. So the week before last, I did a video on my get home bag. So if you guys haven't seen that video, make sure to go check it out. And then the last video that we're going to be doing is on my bug out bag. So you're definitely going to want to stay tuned for that one. But today's video, we're going to be taking a look at my EDC and this EDC extended kit. So stay tuned. This should be a good one. Okay, so before we get into the kit here, for those of you who might be new to preparedness and you're wondering what EDC stands for, it stands for everyday carry. So these are the essential items that you are going to have with you that are tailored to your own personal needs and environment. So basically supplies that you think are going to best suit you in dealing with the most common tasks that you're most likely to face on a day-to-day basis. So for most people, these items consist of car keys, your wallet, your phone, watch, glasses, that kind of thing.
Spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch.
Austin, I'm waiting.
And if you are new to preparedness and you're wondering what a good starting point is, definitely just start by creating an EDC. Mainly because this is a kit that you're going to need right away. And it's usually a kit that you can put together from just stuff that you have laying around your house. So definitely, if you're new to preparedness and you're wondering what a good starting point is, I'd say definitely start by putting together an EDC kit. So some of you are probably wondering why I put together such an extensive EDC kit when I already have a get home bag and bug out bag. Well, that's actually exactly the reason why I put this kit together, was because what I found myself doing, and this is a huge no-no if you're a prepper, was I found myself robbing from my get home bag and even my bug out bag at times for certain things that I needed day to day. And the reason why that's a big no-no is because you don't want to go to the trouble of putting one of these bags together and getting prepared, and then an emergency happens and you're relying on the gear that's in these kits and it's not there because you were robbing from it a week or month prior. So definitely, if you're putting one of these kits together and you find yourself robbing from them or even being tempted to rob from them, just go ahead and put together an extended EDC kit like this, and it can be essentially designed around the stuff that you found yourself taking from these kits the most. So definitely, that is the biggest reason why you should create an extended EDC. All right, so before we get into the main kit here, I'll go ahead and start by just showing you guys the main items that I keep on my persons on a daily basis. So that starts with my concealed carry pistol. So this is a Smith & Wesson Shield chambered in 9mm, and I have the TLR6 laser light combo by Streamlight. So I've owned this weapon for about 6 years now. It's been a great pistol. It's very lightweight. It's very slim and sleek, as you can see, which makes it very comfortable to carry. But I just am not thrilled about the mag capacity on this. So I'll probably be getting into a new concealed carry pistol here very soon in the near future, probably leaning towards a Glock or just something with a higher mag capacity. I don't know. If you have any suggestions for me, go ahead and leave them in the comment section. And then I carried this pistol in a We the People Kydex holster. But all in all, it's been a great concealed carry pistol. Like I said, it's very comfortable, very lightweight. And for those reasons, I really like this as an EDC pistol. The next thing we have is this Para 3 folder knife by Spyderco. So I just picked this up about 6 months ago. I paid a little bit more than I usually pay for my folding knives, just because I'm so hard on my knives and I tend to lose them a lot. So I usually don't like spending a lot of money, but I just went ahead, I splurged on this knife, and it's been a great knife so far. And hey, the most important part, it's still here. So This is the BD1 or the CTS BD1N nitrogen enriched high carbon steel. So it's just a very strong, very sharp steel. And then the handle on here is made of FRN material, which is fiberglass reinforced nylon. So it kind of looks like plastic, sort of feels like plastic, but when you really get a sense of it, you can tell that it's actually much more durable. So it's as light as plastic, but it's a lot more durable. So a really strong handle, and then it's got this clip here. But what I love about these knives is that they're just lightweight and very slim. I can keep it in my pocket, and it just doesn't get in the way when I try to access other things in my pocket. So this has been a great knife. The other thing I have here is this Casio G-Shock. Nothing fancy, basically just tells me the time and day, date of the month. That's all I need. And then I have my readers because I'm getting old and I got old man eyes now. And then I have my car keys. And then the last thing I usually carry with me is my phone, but I'm filming with it right now. But it is a iPhone 14 Pro Max, something like that. It's about 2 years old now, which means it's probably what, like 300 years in phone age, something like that. I don't know. Probably guess it's time to spend another $1,500 on a cell phone. Just kidding. I'll probably hang on to this as long as I can until, the apps start going cuckoo on me and making me have to get a new phone. But that's what phone I carry with me. All right. So now to the main kit here. And I'll just go ahead and show you around the outside of the pack here. So for those of you who aren't familiar with this type of pack, it's called a Sling pack, and there are a lot of different manufacturers that make this type of pack. The manufacturer that made this is TrueSpec, and I actually reached out to them about 6 months ago and told them I was doing a video and I wanted to do a video on this pack, and so they were kind enough to send this pack out to me. But I tried to get in touch with them today and I wasn't able to. Their website was down and I wasn't able to find any of their packs on Amazon or online. So not really sure what's going on. Hopefully they're not going out of business because they're a good company. They've been around a long time. But back to this pack. So it has this single shoulder strap, and what this allows you to do, and what this pack is really designed for, is for concealed carrying a pistol. So if you notice inside here, there's a little pouch, and inside that pouch, if you can see that, there's a nylon Velcro holster that you can just kind of assist. And basically what you can do is you can just put your pistol right in there like that, and it's totally concealed. And that way, if you're walking on foot and you don't want to have the discomfort of a pistol on your hip while you're walking, you can put it in here and then just sling this pack around to the front of you and keep it close to your chest, and also have access to all the gear. So in that regard, this design, it's a really good design in that regard. So that's one of the main reasons why I got this pack. All right, so now moving to the front of the pack here, go ahead and open up this first compartment, and basically in here I just keep a cotton rag. So basically just have this to like clean my glasses or dry off surfaces, things like that. And then we go to this front bottom pouch here, and I just have a whole multitude of things in here. So I have 2 extra mags for my concealed carry pistol. I have an extra pair of readers. I have a small can of pepper spray right here. And then I have a bottle of Purell hand sanitizer. And then I have 2 pens. I have a Sharpie and then just a regular pen. I have a multi-tool. So this is just a Gerber, nothing super fancy, but basically just has all the tools that I would need on here to make basic repairs. And then right here, we have the T4 Tactical Flashlight by Woobin. So I just got this light not too long ago. I've been testing it out. So far, it's a really great light. It's fully rechargeable. We got this this release ring attachment that also has a glass breaker on the knuckle here. It doesn't come standard with the flashlight. You have to buy it separately, but it's only like $7. But it allows you to hold the flashlight in your hand and not have to grip it. And then it has a bunch of different strobe features here. So the first one is just the lock. So that way, if you accidentally hit the on and off button while it's in your bag. It's not going to turn on and bleed out your battery. And then you switch this over, and the next setting feature is the duty feature. And basically what you have here is you can do a half depress, and the light will stay on so long as your finger is on the on off button. And then you can do a full depress, and that will just kind of keep it on like that. Um, if you do half depresses while that's on, that will cycle you through all of the different lumen settings, and then you can switch it over to tack mode, and what you have there is a bunch of different strobe features. So those come in handy if you're ever in a self-defense situation and you need to put your strobe light feature on, and it will disorient whoever is aggressing at you. So this is a great light, totally waterproof and rechargeable. And then in this pouch right here, I just keep a Write in the Rain pad for taking notes. Okay, moving on to this top outside pouch here. And in here, all I keep is a pair of sunglasses. So these are Spy sunglasses, really good pair of sunglasses, and they are affordable. But what I love about these is they're extremely durable, they look good, and the tinting material that's on these lenses does not wear out. So really good pair of sunglasses. And it comes with this hard case. All right, so moving to the center of the pack here, and in this inside pouch right here, what I keep is just some cash, and I keep it in this small Mylar bag, and I basically just have a couple 20s, some 10s, 5s, and singles in case I need cash in an emergency. And then here we have some dude wipes for cleaning my hands or whatever.
Whatever.
We got a variety of snacks in my kit here. So I have some of this Brain Omega 3 by Nutrient Survival. This is basically just like a chocolate fig bar, so really good. And then I have a chocolate brownie Cliff Bar. I have a sausage and jalapeno cheese little snack pack here. And then I have some sports beans. These are basically caffeinated jelly beans. And then here we have some Wintergreen Herbal Snuff by Smoky Mountain. So this is a tobacco-free, nicotine-free product. So for those of you who might be trying to quit tobacco products or quit nicotine.
This is Neil Page from Chicago.
Hi.
Pleased to meet you both.
This is a great option. So I quit smoking about 10 years ago, and believe it or not, all of a sudden, about 3 or 4 years ago, I started getting the urge for chew. I don't know why, but I did. So I came close to buying the real thing one day, and luckily I found this product instead, and it is a great alternative. It's totally healthy. It's made of tea leaves and molasses and cayenne pepper. So it's shocking at actually how realistic this is to actual chewing tobacco, especially with that cayenne pepper. It kind of gives you that burn. But when the first time I tried it, I actually had to kind of read the can and make sure that I actually wasn't really chewing. But this is a great product and a great alternative to nicotine products. Next up, we have this micro medical kit by Helicon, and it has this reflective medical cross on the front here. And basically what this does, you just open it up, kind of opens up like a wallet. And inside here, I just keep some basic boo-boo kit stuff. So I have some Band-Aids in here. I have some butterfly closures. I have these compressed towels right here. And then I have some gauze back here, stuff like that. And then over here, I keep a bunch of different ointments and medication. So we have some antibiotic ointment, and then I have some burn cream right there. And then over here, I just keep a multitude of different medications like aspirin, non-aspirin. I have some rehydration tablets in here, and then I have some Difen, which is just allergy medication. So I actually buy these in bulk, and I use them to refill my medical kits and create small kits like this. So this is a great little med kit for your EDC. Okay, next up I have this electronic pouch. So this is just a 4x8 canvas pouch made by a company called Coeur. I love these pouches. I'll definitely make sure to leave a link in the description for all of this stuff, but these are kind of one of my favorite things. I use them for all of my readiness kits to compartmentalize different types of gear, and it just keeps everything organized and easy to get to. So inside here, like I said, this is just like my electrical type stuff. So I have a 3-prong charging cable for charging my phone and my flashlight. And then here I have an external wireless battery, so I can charge my phone just by putting this on the back of my phone, or I can plug this cable in here and charge my flashlight as well. And then the other thing I keep in here is just some batteries for the weapon light on my pistol. So pretty much all of my electrical needs are nice and organized in this nice pouch here. All right, next up we have a 32-ounce Nalgene bottle full of drinking water. We have some work gloves. I have a map of my area. I have an N95 dust mask. And then last, I have some zip ties. So that is pretty much everything I keep in this EDC extension kit. All right, you guys, well, that's going to do it for me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. So for those of you new preppers out there, hopefully this video inspired you to create an EDC kit tonight and get your preparedness plan underway. And for those of you seasoned preppers out there, hopefully you got something out of this video and it encouraged you to kind of extend your EDC so that way you don't get into the habit that I did and rob your get home bags and your bug out bags. So if you're interested in any of the gear that you saw in today's video, I'll make sure to leave links in the description. And if you're interested in any of the gear in any of my kits, I'll make sure to leave a link to my Amazon influencer page, which has all of the gear that I use in all of my kits. So if you haven't done so already, please make sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, make sure to hit that notification bell. So with that said, until the next time, stay prepared.